How's it going, everybody? My name is Iron Pacifist, and welcome back to my progress series on my level 3 Ironman, where we try to do as much as possible in RuneScape without getting any combat XP. Last time, we worked on some thieving to restock on herb seeds, which we desperately needed, and we completed the Lost City quest, which I have been putting off for a very, very long time. Now we're hanging out with the Fairy Queen, who will never get overthrown in my save file, because I can't do Fairy Tale Part 1 and 2. And in this episode, we are going to get started on some runecraft. Now that we have cosmic runes available to us, we're going to be heading back to GotR, getting as many points as possible on the road to 92, and then cashing them all in one big fell swoop. So I'm going to head back over to there, and we're going to rack up as many points as I can. Hopefully we can be a little bit more efficient now that I have cosmic runes enabled. Oh, as I'm gearing up for GotR, I just wanted to make a note. I've widened the game. I've taken off the sidebar. Sometimes it will come back if I ever need to show off things like times or banked XP or other things in the sidebar. But for now, we're going to go a little bit wider. We look at all this extra real estate over here. Oh, isn't that nice? Oh, first time going into the Cosmic Altar at GotR. I don't even know where to go. West. There we go. I've gotten so used to knowing exactly where to click on all of them. So, but there we go. There's our first set of Cosmic Runes, and I forgot to empty the pouch. You think I'm new here? Oh my god. What is happening? Throwing my pick on the ground. Forgetting to empty the pouches. Why did I unlock Cosmic Runes? This is a disaster. After I picked up the pick, it went to the bottom of my inventory, and I legit didn't see it there, and I panicked that I genuinely just left it in the Cosmic Altar. So I didn't, and I'm pretty glad. Alright, that's gotta be one of the wildest things that's ever happened to me in GotR. I don't know how to prove it for video, but I just got 4 nature tallies in a row. I got a nature tally, used it, and then got another one, and I did that 4 in a row. That's kind of wild. And as soon as this game ends, that is going to be looking like 92 runecraft on the level 3 Ironman. Halfway to 99, and the first of, what is that, 6 skills or 7 skills on this current grind up to 92. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, 7 skills. First of 7 to 92. Next up, we will be moving on to Herblore, but before we do that, we'll take a look at how we did it at GotR. So I got up to 472 KC. Reminder, we started this at 415 KC. So if we pull up the handy-dandy calculator, that's going to be a total of 57 KC for 90 to 92. However, I did do a decent amount of blood runes, so that is maybe a little bit misleading, because you're going to have to do more than that if you did GotR only. But without further ado, I have saved up all of the points. We got 244 searches exactly. I balanced perfectly right at the end there. That took a lot of work near the end, really paying attention to that. But we managed to do that, so we're going to do a little montage here and try to search up 244 rewards. So just a reminder of what we're looking for. We currently have 879 searches on the account. Lantern's the big one, obviously. If I get the lantern, then I don't have to bring pearls in anymore to repair, and I can save an inventory spot that way and stop wasting pearls on that. The lost bag would be nice as well, just to finish that log slot, not that it's actually useful. And we still need a couple more dyes for the amulet and for the lost bag. And obviously pet is always cool, but I think that's what we're going to look for. And then we'll take a look at the rune stacks in the bank after that. And that is going to be it for the GotR loot montage. First things first, lamps only Slayer to start off with. A little 600 XP there. Lovius, I don't think I need to pull up the collection log. There were no changes there. We got 2 catalytic talismans. Oh boy. Real hype about that. Kind of disappointing. No lantern. We're getting close to double drop rate on that one, unfortunately. Without it, and even when I add these pearls onto our existing pearls, we are still nowhere near the amount you need to buy the lantern from the shop. Now that they've added that, it's still crazy expensive, and I'm still quite a bit below that. But as we add in, first we're going to do a price check on all of the runes that we got from the loot, and that is a nice 1.18 mil. Harder to do a price check on including the ones I crafted, but what I can do is show what the rune stacks look like before I started this GotR grind. Unfortunately, the bloods are not quite accurate in this screenshot because this is screenshot is from before I sold a bunch to Ali, but everything else is about accurate. So you can see we made about 20k of each elemental rune of the waters, earths, and fires. Quite a bit more of airs since I have a high level and get 6 or 7 times runes on that one. Around 20k of the mines, 10k bodies, lots of useless crap. Quite a bit of cosmics now that we can make those. So that was nice. A good deal of gnats. That's good for the bank value. Laws, actually one of the only runes, if not the only rune, that's actually useful on this account for the Ring of the Elements. And then a handful of deaths and souls. Now the bloods actually did get quite a decent amount, especially because I did a decent amount of blood rune crafting. So that'll really help with the fletching money making grind. But there we go, that is our loot from GotR, and moving on next, we will be doing a bit of herblore. So first things first, I gotta take all of these herbs. Luckily I cleaned them during my herb run, so I don't have to clean them, but I do need to dunk them all into water, one by one, because I can't complete the desert diary to get the person to do it for me. So I'm gonna start doing that, one by one, herbs into water, and I'll see you back. Harlander Unf's done. Ranner Unf's done. Irrit Unf's done. And with this farm run, that will put us over 10k snape grass. Hit our goal for that. That is nice. I always take a long time to do those runs, so I'm glad to be done. Toadflax Unf's done. Avantoe Unf's are done. Quarm Unf's are done. Snapdragon Unf's done. Cadentine Unf's are done. Lantodime Unf's are done. Dwarfweed Unf's all done. And finally the Torstal Unf's are done. And I think we're going to call this episode there. In this episode we cleaned up a runecraft level, we cashed out all of our GotR points, and we did a bunch of prep for Herblore, making all of the Unfs in our bank. But before I totally sign off, I want to talk a bit about this series and what it will look like going forward. You've already noticed, I'm sure, if you're a regular viewer, that videos have slowed down a bit from twice a week to once a month, just as my IRL has been very busy over the summer. And they're probably going to slow down a lot more, as I just took a new job yesterday. That's going to be a lot busier than my current job. So, with that said, I think I'm going to pivot a little bit in this series. Rather than being twice a week or once a week of my progress and having small to medium milestones each video, I want to make less frequent videos, so I'm not feeling stressed about being on a schedule, but with much more major milestones. So with that being said, what our goal is going to be for next episode is 99 Herblore. All the way. We're not stopping at 92. We're not doing base 92s. I want 99 Herblore. I think it's probably one of, if not the most prestigious 99s on a level 3 Ironman. other than Slayer maybe, which is just unrealistic. So that's the goal. So we prepped a bunch of the unts. We'll have to do some more if we want to go all the way to 99. But that's the plan for next episode, which will be a while, at least a couple of months. So stay subscribed, and you'll be notified when I release that. So until then, I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.